Good day, viewers. Today we are going to be designing something like this using Pixellab. So I will do the introduction of Pixellab and use it to make this simple design. So I'm use that Pixellab to make this simple design. Now how do we go about it? Just go straight to your Pixellab. If you have not downloaded your Pixellab, go to your Play Store and click and download Pixellab. Now let's go to our Pixellab. I've downloaded mine already. Now where's my Pixellab? This is my Pixellab. This is my Pixellab. Everybody can see it. This is my Pixellab. Now click on it. Once you've clicked on it, then it will bring this. Now this Pixellab is bringing another font because this one is the Pro version. It's the Pro version of Pixellab. So as the Pro version of Pixellab, you can do it as different font from that one that is not a Pro version. So if you want a Pro version of that Pixellab, I would actually give you. I'll be giving it out for free if you want it. So most especially for those people in my master class. Now this Pixellab here, what exactly do we want to design? This is the box. Now here, if you click this up here, let me just do introduction. Okay, so well, I've done the introduction of Pixellab from my previous video. Now if you click, now what you want to design, you actually want to design something like that that thing I showed you, which is this is what you want to design. Now after you've opened your Pixellab, now import the image. You see all these ones here, just click this one. Once you click it, you see from gallery, click from gallery. Okay, sorry. Now let's do it this way. Now you want to bring it, not that that's what you want to use, you just want to look at the sample so that you import it here and be looking at it to make your design. What do? You try and go up here, bring the image. You see from gallery, click from gallery, then where is that image? Let's say that image is in here. Now you import the image. This is the image. I want to use this. I want to design something like this. Now what do we now do? You will just put it somewhere so that you will just be looking at it once in a while. Now to click this pivot, try to delete it. You've deleted it. Now you want to make your design. Now this background, what are those things we'll be needing for this design? Number one, we need this background. Go to your Pinterest and bring out backgrounds. You will see different forms of backgrounds from your Pinterest. I have my own Pinterest here. Let's say I want to look for this background. I'll go to my Pinterest and download my background. This is Pinterest here. Go and download Pinterest from your Play Store. Now what is it? You will see search at this here. Just click that search. Once you click the search, just go up here and look for and search background. So once you search background, it will bring you different backgrounds. So then how do you, let's say you want to make use of this background now, this particular background, what do? Click this three dot button, then you click it. Okay, this one is actually different from, okay, let's say it's this one. You click this button, you see download image. Click download image and the image will be downloaded automatically. See image downloaded. So if you go to my photos, I will see the image now. As I go to my photos, I will actually see the image. Can you see? This is the image I just downloaded. So then those things you would need for your design, you would have packaged them somewhere. You open a folder for those things you would need. You open a folder for them so that you wouldn't be searching up and down for it. Now how do we now go about it? The first thing is background here. Now this is where to import your background. Go to from gallery. Now then you click where that image is from your own phone. You know my own phone is different from yours. Then I put my own this thing in this one. Now what are those things? Okay, I can see this. Let me make use of this as my background. I think it's the same thing with that one. Then after here, then you click this button. Can you see? It's the same thing. Now, what do we now do after that? The second thing to do is to import this image. I've downloaded the image. Now, if you want to download, you can go to your Pinterest and download that image. You will see you can just type shawarma. It will bring different forms of shawarma. Then you make use of the one you would like, or the one you like out of those shawarma that would actually be brought to you. Now you want to import this image. Go up here. It's different from here. Just go up here, go to from gallery, then you go to where that image, where you've stored the image, then where you've stored the image, then I can see this is my own here. This is where I've stored it. Now you can see this one is bringing it in this form of angle. Now what I'm going to do is that I will just click this circle button here, or click here, also this place. Can you see it? Then click this place, then mark it. This is the way I want it to appear. Then I will try to reduce it. Now only reduce things from here. Don't reduce from here or from this place. Do you understand? It will spoil your image. You want to undo, click here. Now don't reduce, just reduce your image from here. Now you bring it here. Now what other thing do we need? This thing, there is a particular this circle, this ring circle before it. Now what do? You go and import it as well. Go to your from gallery here. This is where I've stored it. Then I will click it. This is it here. Then I will click on it. After clicking on it, okay, if I import, you will see something that will happen. Let's say I import this image. You will see something that will happen to it now. Something will actually happen to this image after importing it. Something will happen to it now. You will see it. You will see what will happen to it. You see what will happen to it. You can see that this thing is bringing, look at this one. This one is not bringing anything. If I import it, it will not look the same. Then what are you now going to do? You have to go and remove the background before you make use of it. Now let's go after. So I've removed the background already. Now I have it, I stored it here, camera. So this is it here. So this is it here. This is it. Then I will now try and make it this way. That one. This is it. Can we see it? Now what is it? I want this thing to be here. Then what am I going to do? I will just go to this other side, then to front, then drag it in. This one would not fit in. Let me try to increase it a bit. So this one is 2, but let me just try to bring this one down a bit. That one is 2. Now let me bring it in, reduce it to the extent that it fits in. And you see, now you want to position it well. Click this position, reduce it, and bring it so that it will be going slowly. It will be going slowly. Then you look at it. If it's okay, good. I think this is perfect. Now what is the next thing to do? You want to make use of this. You want to write this Lawrence shawarma. Now this is A. Just click on your A if you want to write anything. Then go to text, go to edit, and write what you want to write. You want to write Lawrence shawarma. Lawrence shawarma. Then click this OK. Now bring it, just drag it here. Just drag it here. Now try to, you have to change the fonts so that the fonts would actually fit, would look this way. So just go to this font and look for it. Which one would be like that? Let's look for it. Okay, I think this one could be like that. Oh yeah, Good, I think this is it. But this one is small. How do we increase the size? Go to your size. From that A again, from here, then you see size here. Now try to increase it. You can be clicking on this to increase the size. Increase it. Increase it. Now we need to input. Okay, let's position it well. Click this position, increase it so that it will not be too clear to be taking it up, because this one good. Now let's try to input our, let's try to put color. This is color yellow. Let's go to color, click on color, then you click on this plus, because you could be looking for yellow, but so far you have the design here. You could actually try to copy this color from here, so that you will not be looking for the color up and down. Just copy this color here. How do you go about it? Just go here, go to your color. After you clicked, okay, sorry, that's not this was the one I want to. Now go to your color from here, click on color. Now click this plus sign. Now you see there are two things here. Just this one will be the one you will click if you want to copy any color. Then you select which of these things are you going to use. Okay, now which color do you want to copy from here? Then you try. It will bring the thing here. It will bring the color here. Once you reach, you let the thing know. Okay, this is yellow. This yellow. Okay, now click on this mark sign. Once you've marked it, click OK. Good, I think this is it. But let's try to increase the size again. You increase the size, you increase the size, you increase the size a little bit, you increase the sign. After increasing the sign, then what else do? You let's position it well. Let's try to position it well, just like that. Other one. Now we are done with that. Okay, what's next? This your best tasty shawarma. Now let's go to our A and click on text, and we have 3 dots, then we write your best tasty shawarma. Then click on OK and try to drag it here and reduce the size. Look for size here. Try to reduce the size. After reducing the size, now try to position it. Let's try so that, because we want it to move faster. Then bring it down, then try to position it again. Now the font, if you look at it very well, this is not the font. Let's go and change the font. Now look for where this font is, then try. It has the same font with that of Lawrence shawarma. Now this is it. Just click on it here, then click OK. Okay, that is it. Now let's increase the size a little bit. Go to size. Now try to increase the size, clicking this plus. Okay, I think it's you. Now let's go to OK and try to position it again so that it fits just like that one. Bring it down. Okay, now what's the next thing we are doing? We are doing specialized on shawarma. Now how do you import a particular shape? This is where you get your shape. Click here and click shapes. Now this is shape here, this is shape. Now try to reduce this shape, reduce it from there. After reducing the shape, go to this radius to actually increase, to make it just like that. Okay, after increasing the radius, then you drag it down. If you are okay with it, you drag it down. Now let's just go and position it. Let's get it positioned. Now go to position and try to position it where you want it to be. I think this is good. Now click OK. Now the next thing to do is to write this specialized on shawarma. Now go to your A, click text, click edit and write specialized on shawarma then click OK, then bring it here. Now the color is actually different. Now how do we get the color? Go to color, don't start looking for the color up and down, just click this plus, and then this thing I taught you the other time, click it, click on the image and try to look for the color. Then it will be showing is that is the color. Click mark here, then click OK. Can you see? But it's not looking like this. Now you have to go and bold it. This is B, click on B. Can you see? This is B, click on this B, click on this to bold it. Can you see? Good. Now the next thing is to reduce the size. Reduce the size. I think it's okay now. Increase it a little bit. Now let's try to position it. Position what you have written. Okay, let's increase the size a little. Good. Now let's go and position it again. Let's position it. Okay, I think it's good now. Now the next thing is we can see WhatsApp logo, Facebook, Instagram, and our Gmail logo. Now the first thing, you would have downloaded all those things, all those logos from your Pinterest. Now go and import those logos. Now don't forget to be locking everything you've been writing, because it's possible you make mistakes, and this thing you can just drag it anyhow. So just go and be locking them. This is how to lock. You click on this. This is how to lock. Okay, if you click on it, it will not work. So it will not work, so that your work will not be don't let us lock this one. This is what we are using to make our designs. Don't let us lock this one. Now the next thing is what? Let's go and look for WhatsApp logo. I've downloaded WhatsApp logo before. Let me go to my gallery and import it here. Okay, let's go to this. Okay, this is my new design. This is the logo here. Now the next thing is this, just like the way I did it the other time. Clicking on this, then try to click on this, then click mark. This is it. Then try to reduce the size. Sorry. Reduce the size. Let me look at it here. But this thing is not looking like that of that logo. Now let me do it again. Now there's something I'm going to add to it. Just keep looking at the way I'm doing it. Keep new design. Look at it here. Now this is it here. Click on this. Try dragging it so that it will cover that white side. Cover the white side. Good. Now making it this way, then this. Okay, sorry, let's try to drag it again. Let's try to make it normal. Good. Now let's mark it. Okay, this is it. It's looking exactly like that. Now this is it. Okay, now let's try to position it. You could, if you use your hand to position it, it could actually not make sense, because let's just try to do it this way. Now where is this thing? Under that eye. Okay, look at it very well. Under that eye, then you move it up. Okay, let me try to reduce the size again. Go to relative size. So far it is image. Go to relative size and reduce it. I think that's perfect. Now the next thing to do is to write out my number. Go to dial A, click text, click edit, and write a number. This is the number here, 08144035715. Now click OK. 08144035715. 15. Now click on it and drag it. Okay, so I go and reduce the size. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, now let's try to position it where. I'll look at it. Okay, good. Okay, this is it. Okay, let me bring it down a little. Let me just bring it down once. Good, that is it. Now the next thing to do is to import my Facebook and Instagram logo. Now let me go to where I've stored those things. Now let me do, this is Facebook here. Let me try and do it just like that other one. Let me try and do it. Okay, this is it. Let me mark it, then try to reduce the size, then bring it down. Now let me go and reduce. Okay, let me reduce the size again, but it's not looking exactly like that. Let me try and reduce the size again. Relative size. Let me try and reduce the size again. I think it's good like that. Now let me try to position it. Under my WhatsApp. Okay, I think it's okay. Okay, let me try to increase the size again. Okay, good. This is Facebook, and this thing, let me try to just increase the size a little. Let me increase the size, reduce it. Now let me try. So the next thing to do is to import that Instagram logo. Now let me go to that my gallery again, try to look for where. Now okay, that Instagram logo, and I have this. Where is it? This is the Instagram logo here. And now let me try to reduce. Now click on this, then try to reduce it again so that it will not be bringing those white something. Now let me okay it. I think I love it this way. Then try to reduce the size. Then try to drag it down. Now try to drag it down. Let me try to drag it down. Then try to position it. Let me position it. Use it like this. Then position it. And position it from here. Okay, let me reduce the size relative. Now let me reduce the size relative size. Reduce it. No. Okay, I think it's okay this way. Now let me position it again. Okay, let me position it again a little bit. Now after it has been positioned, then I will try and write this right up here. Write this right up, which is Prince Lawrence Mayowa Oluomo. Then because that's my Facebook, this thing, then I will go to A, then try to go to text, then edit and write my Facebook name, Prince Lawrence Mayowa Oluomo. Then click OK and bring it here. Then I will try and reduce the size. Then click OK and position it. Get it positioned. Okay, try to drag it. Okay, I think it's okay this way. Is it okay? I think it's okay. It's okay this way. Now the next thing to do is, we are almost done. Next thing to do is to import my Gmail logo. Go to your gallery again. Now after you've downloaded your logo, your Gmail logo from Pinterest, the logo, you have to remove the background of that logo. Now you have to remove the background of that logo. Let me try to this is the one I've actually removed. This is the one I've removed. No, let me just, even if I've removed my background, I don't even need to drag it. I will just click it to still be like, to really make sense. It wouldn't bring all those things. Now let me try and reduce the size, this relative size. Let me try and reduce the size. I think okay, it's okay this way. Now let me position it. Let me try to position it. Okay, let me bring it up. Okay, good. Now let me try to write that right up, which is princeoluomoten@gmail.com. That's my Gmail. Then I will write it princeoluomoten@gmail.com. Then click OK. Then try to drag it and reduce the size again. Okay, now let me try to position it. Okay, position it like that. Now let me check, is it the same thing? Okay, this is it. Good. Lawrence shawarma, your best tasty shawarma. Okay, the next thing, specialized on shawarma. Okay, the next thing, that phone number. Okay, then Prince Lawrence Mayowa Uluomo, yes, princeoluomoten@gmail.com. Can you see? So it's the same thing. It's the same thing. The same designs I've made. Okay, but this Lawrence shawarma, let me try and I've locked it now. Let me look for it. This is it here. Let me unlock it so that I'll be able to edit. Let me try to increase the size. Okay, I think that's good. Now let me position it where, just like that other one. Good. Okay, this is it. Okay, I need to increase this size again. So sorry about that. I need to increase this size again. I need to increase it. Now let me position it where. Okay, good. I think it's okay this way. So this is it. This is the design we made. Can you see it? It's the same thing. So that is it. Now we are done with this design. Let me go and remove this one. I've removed it. Now this is the design. How do we go about it now? So then okay, let's try to check if this thing really align. Let's try to check if this thing really align. Let's try to check. Though this thing does not like something that would actually be aligned, because we didn't make it in a way that it will be okay. Now can we see it really makes sense? Now how do we now try to save it? Now go to this place. If you want to save it as projects, in case you have in case you want to edit it again, so you wouldn't need to be starting all over, you just go there, go to your project and import it. So then you make your changes. Now you save it as projects, and what name would you do? Let me just say shawarma. Let me just say Lawrence shawarma. That's what I'm going to use to save it. Then click OK. It has already saved. Now you save it as image. You click that same place and click save as image. Then this is JPG, just leave it like that. And this side you go to ultra. You go to ultra, because if ultra is the best among all of them. So ultra has good quality. Then the next thing to do is to go to save to gallery. Then it's saving it already. Then image saved. Then let's go. Then this is it. So we are done with that. Then go to your image and look where the thing has been saved. See, this is Pixellab. Go to it. This is it already. This is the one we use in doing it. Look at the one we just did. So that is it. Thank you very much. Subscribe to my channel so that you get updated every time new videos are released.